to your mobility. Focus on opening that chest, spending a lot of time maybe sitting, rounding the back. So, taking the time to open the chest, open up your heart. So, grab a pillow and then place it about a third of the way down. So, when you lie down, it's right between your shoulder blades. Allowing the back of your neck to come down onto the earth. Take a moment, get all the little wiggles out. Feel your shoulders reach down onto your mat, or maybe try to reach down towards your mat. Lifting your heart up towards the sky. Feel your hips get heavy onto the earth. Lengthen your legs towards the bottom of your mat. Get heavy. Take a moment to tune in with your breath. Feel as it lifts your belly button up towards the sky as you inhale. And open mouth, exhale, bring your belly button all the way to your sky. Inhale, float your belly button up towards the ceiling. Open mouth, exhale, let your breath go. Inhale, allow your ribs to expand as you fill up with breath. And open mouth, exhale, softening the body as the breath leaves every cell. Inhale, feel the breath lifting up, filling you all the way to your toes and fingertips. And seal up your lips. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale once more, allowing yourself to completely fill with breath. And exhale out through your nose, creating vibrations in the back of your throat. Taking a few more rounds here, allow yourself to connect with the sound and movement of the breath throughout your body. Feeling yourself get heavier as your heart gets heavier. Exhale, press your lower back in towards your mat. Inhale, reach your fingertips and toes in opposite directions, lengthening through your torso, lengthening your legs. And exhale, knees in towards your chest. Come into a tight little ball as you lift your forehead to meet your knees. Then cross at your ankles, reach for your hamstrings, rock and roll. Come to a comfortable seat. Place the block off to the side or pillow. Then go ahead and roll on back down. Coming into a reverse tabletop. Lengthening your right arm long as your left leg lengthens. Then exhale, switch. Inhale. Then exhale. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, engage. Inhale once more. Then exhale. Inhale, everything grows long. Exhale, knees in towards your chest. Cross at the ankles and rock and roll the length of your spine. This time, grab enough momentum to come into your first downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels here. Awaken the back of your legs. Generously bend into one knee and then the other. And before you find your shape of down dog, bring your heels as close as possible towards your mat. Then send both heels over towards the right. Feel the length in your side body as you press the mat away with your hands equally. Bringing your ears between your biceps. Inhale. Exhale, lower your heels a little bit deeper. Then inhale, lift up on your heels. Exhale, release the heels towards your left. Grounding in towards your palms. Feeling the length in your side body, readjusting. Lift up on your belly. Exhale, release the heels towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen your tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, release a little deeper into your heels. Inhale, release the heels towards the center. Then float forward to your high plank. Exhale all the way onto your belly. Tops of the feet grow long. Press them in towards the earth. Feel your quads floating off your mat. Elbows up like cricket wings. Inhale, float your heart forward. Exhale, release down. Curl the toes. Inhale, press up into a high plank. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, floating forward. Exhale all the way onto your belly. Inhaling on a cobra. Lifting your heart towards the front, engaging the muscles between your shoulders. Then release down, curl the toes. Inhale into a high plank. Exhale, your hips go high. Taking that one more time. Inhale, floating forward. Exhale, releasing all the way down into your belly. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. Elbows up like cricket wings. Then inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, release down. Curl the toes. Press your hamstrings up towards the sky. Lift it to your high plank. Exhale, hips to the ceiling. Bend into your knees. Gaze is forward. Take little baby steps all the way to the top of your mat. Then as you inhale, float your heart towards the top of the room, engaging your back muscles for a halfway lift. Then exhale, folds you in. Inhale, presses through the feet, rising you up into a mountain top position. Exhale, float your hands towards your heart. Then release your hands towards your sides. Take a moment here to feel the power as you ground into both feet equally. Engaging on your calves. Lift up on your kneecaps. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up on your belly. Crowd into the chest. Release the shoulders down your back as you lift up through the crown of your head. Then check in with your breath. Are you holding your breath here as you engage your muscles? Or are you allowing your breath to move in and out freely? Can you return to that breath that you cultivated as you were lying on your back on your pillow? Inhale, lengthen out of your waist. Then exhale, lead with your heart. Come into a forward fold. Inhaling on a halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Heel to your feet so that they're hip width distance. Then lift up on your belly. Generously bend into your knees. Allow your whole torso to rest onto your thighs. Crown of your head gets heavy towards the earth. Release your shoulders. Allow them to creep into your ears. Then if you're ready, go ahead and peace finger your big toes. Press down into the ball mounds of your feet. And if you'd like a little bit more, begin to lengthen your legs. If you'd like even more, Use the strength of your arms. Close the gap between torso and thigh as you continue to press into the ball mounds of your feet. Giving your head a little shake, yes and no. Rounding your back as you lengthen even more out of your waist. Inhale here, then exhale, deepen. Taking a few rounds of breath. Continue to press down into the feet, breathing into the back of your legs. Exhale, deepen in. Inhale for a halfway lift. Then release your big toes. If your knees are straight, go ahead and generously rebend your knees. Inhale, press out through the feet, rise up. Then exhale, place your hands towards your heart. Heel till your feet together so your big toes come to touch. Inhale, reaching out of your waist. Exhale, really press out through the air, lifting up through your heart. Then exhale, release your fingertips towards the earth, release the crown of your head. Inhaling on a halfway lift. Exhale, fold to it. Heel till your feet back out so that they're hip width distance. Once more, generously bending into the knees. Then wiggle yourself out of your waist. See if you can create a little bit more space in your torso. Then place your hands all the way underneath your feet. Bringing your toes in line with your wrist crease. Then squeeze your toes, give your wrist a little massage with your feet. Shift your weight into the ball mounds of your feet. Then play with this a little. Pull up into your hands, press down into your feet. Allow the crown of your head to lengthen towards the earth. The more you lift up on the belly, the more you can wiggle out of your waist. Then listen to your body, listen to your hamstrings. See if you can straighten the legs. Arriving into your gorilla pose. Taking a few rounds of breath here. And exhale, generously rebending the knees. Extract the hands from underneath. Hands come onto your hips, reaching the elbows up like cricket wings. Inhale, lifting up through your heart. Reach the fingertips down towards your side. Arrive into your mountain pose. Pressing out through all four corners of your feet. Connect with your body. Feel your calves engage. Lift up on your kneecaps. What does that do to your hamstrings and your quads? Are you squeezing your butt? Are your abs engaged? Are you lifting up on your belly? Roll your shoulders down your back. Lift up on your heart. Allow your heart to get light with your exhale. Then inhale, breathe it in. Take in all the positivity. Exhale out through the nose. Let go of whatever you need to let go. Inhale, reach your fingertips high to the sky. Exhale, lead with your heart. And as you fold through, continue to press out through your feet. Inhaling on a halfway lift. Exhale, ground into the hands. Step back into a plank. Then exhale, send your hips high to the sky. Coming into that downward dog. Check in with the shape. Feeling your feet about hip width distance. Slight bend into the knees. Heels come as low as they can for today. Tailbone lifts up towards the sky. Allow the crown of the head to get heavy and press your chest back. And are you collapsing into your wrist? Press into the hands aggressively. Return to the breath. bend into your knees as you gaze to the top of your mat. Walk, step, or float your feet there. Inhaling on a halfway lift. And exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale, reaches yourself up and high. Then exhale, bend into the knees. Continue to reach your fingertips towards the sky as you arrive into your chair pose. Gaze down, find all 10 toes. Wiggle your toes. Then gaze back up. Lift up on your heart. Reach forward through your fingertips. Continue to press through all 4 corners of your feet, feeling the engagement in every part of your legs. Lifting up on your belly. Continue to breathe. Inhale. Then exhale, forward fold. Inhale on a halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step or jump back into a plank. Then exhale, press your hips high to the sky. Inhale your right heel towards the ceiling. Then exhale, place it behind your wrist. Allow your left heel to come down. Inhale, rising up into a warrior one. Take a moment to square your hips off. Then think about bringing your hips towards the top of your ribs. Lengthen out through your heart. Exhale, interlace your hands behind. So if that's not possible, maybe reach for opposite elbows. Make whatever binding's available. Inhale, lifting up on your heart. Then as you exhale, hinging at the hips, humbling your warrior. Gazing back at your left foot, swing your tailbone back underneath you. Connect your right shoulder to your right knee. Continue to press your palms together. Think crown of the head as close to the earth as possible. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Then press back up into your warrior one. Exhaling, arrive into your warrior two. Adjust, finding that arc to heel alignment in the foot. So taking a moment to gaze down, then gazing back up at the horizon. Sealing your left foot towards the back of your mat. Commit to the bend into your right knee. Reach out through your fingertips, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Inhale here, then exhale, come into an extended side angle. Feeling the energy through your back foot all the way through your fingertips, making that adjustment once more through your hips, sliding them back underneath. Then gaze down. Bring your left hand onto your hip as you crawl your right hand forward. So this is a great place to bring a block or a book, or even that pillow, coming into a half. So you want to try to stack your shoulder on top of your shoulder, using your muscles between your shoulder blades on your back, pressing out through your heel, taking as much space here as you can, filling all the way up with breath. Then exhale, everything meets at the top of your mat. Inhaling on a halfway lift. Then exhale, bend into the knees, reach forward, bring your biceps up by your ears. Returning into your chair pose, gaze down, finding all 10 toes, pressing out through all 4 corners of your feet, lengthen through your fingers. Then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back, engage on the plank, then press the hips high. Inhale your left heel to the ceiling. Exhale, placing it behind your wrist. Left heel comes down to a 45, rising up into a warrior one. Adjust your hips. So you can always bring your hands onto your hips to feel what that's like. Then tuck your tailbone under. Biceps come up by the ears. If it's okay, press your palms together. Gaze up at the sky and take a big smile and breath in. Exhale, interlace the hands behind. So So do goofy thumb on top. Make it different. Then allow your knuckles to come down your back leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips. And just like you did on the other side, making those adjustments, pressing into your right foot, bringing the hips underneath, committing to the bend into your left knee. Crown of the head gets heavy. Then pressing the earth away, returning into your warrior one. Then you stay facing to this side. I'm going to open up so you can see. Coming into your warrior two. Your left foot continues to bend into a 90 degree, finding the arc to heel alignment. Right foot seals to the back of your mat. Lifting up through the heart, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, settle in. Inhale to find length. Then exhale, reach forward. Swinging the hips back underneath you, lifting up on your heart, feeling that energy through your fingertips. Then gaze is down as your right hand comes onto your hips, left fingertips towards the earth, walking them forward, using that pillow for support as you come into your half moon. So roll your right shoulder down your back, lift up on your heart. When you're ready, reach your fingertips up towards the sky, press out through your heel, take up as much space as you can, trying to straighten your right leg. Inhale fills you all the way with breath. Then exhale, everything meets at the top of your mat. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, folds you forward. Pressing the earth away, rising up. Then exhale, bringing your hands towards your heart. Release, finding your mountain pose. Then returning back to your breath. Preparing as we move through that, bringing breath to movement. We'll go through that twice on each side. So staying in your mountain pose, whichever way you're facing. Bringing your feet out, hip width distance. Inhale deep into your knees. Reach your fingertips out towards the sky. Then exhale, come into your forward fold. Inhale on a halfway lift. Exhale, ground into the earth. Step or jump back into a plank. Then exhale into a downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel high to the sky. Exhale, place it behind your wrist. Inhale, rising up into your warrior one. Feel the proud heart. Then exhale, interlace the hands behind. Breathe into the back of your heart to lift up towards the sky. Then exhale, humble the warrior. Allow the crown of your head to get heavy towards the earth as you gaze at your left foot. Exhale, deepening in. Inhale, engage both legs equally. Rise back into your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, gazes down. Exhale, walk forward. Inhale, kick up. Take up space. Take 2 breaths here. Exhaling out. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, everything to the top of your mat. Inhale on a halfway lift, keeping the feet hip width distance. Exhale, bend into the knees. Biceps come to the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale on a halfway lift. Exhale, ground to palms. Step or jump back, engage on your plank. Exhale, hips go high. Inhale, left heel to the sky. Exhale, place it behind your wrist. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, goofy thumb on top. Hold hands with the stranger. Inhale, float your heart to the sky. Then exhale, lifting out of your waist. Then allow the crown of the head to get heavy. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Press your palms together. Exhale, deepen into the hips. Inhale, press into the earth. Lift back up into your warrior one. You stay facing where you are. Exhale, warrior two. Bend into your left knee. Inhale, grows out of the waist. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, hand to your hip. Exhale, walks you forward. Ground into your pillow. Inhale, fills you with breath. Exhale. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, everything meets at the top. Inhale on a halfway lift. Feet are hip width distance. Exhale, bend into the knees. Reach out of your waist, but deep into the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, ground into the palms. Step or jump back. Then press your hips high to the sky. You're staying just where you're at. Inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, place it behind your wrist. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace the hands. Ground your knuckles down the back of your leg. Then exhale, allow your heart to guide you down towards the earth. Inhale, presses the palms together. Exhale, sweeps the hips under. Inhale, press the earth away. Rise back up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, find length. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, hand towards the hips, gaze is down. Exhale, walk forward. Inhale, kick up, arrive, half moon. Exhale, soften the body. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, everything to the top of your mat. Inhaling on a halfway lift. Exhale, bend into the knees. Last round. Reach out of the waist, biceps by the ears. Exhale, send the hips high. Come into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, ground the palms. Step or jump back. Then press on back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel high to the sky. Exhale, place it behind your wrist. Ground in, rise high into your warrior one. Exhale, goofy thumb on top. Then open the heart, float to the sky. Exhale, arrive to humble your warrior. Inhale, lengthen out of your waist. Exhale, deepen into the hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, stay where you are. I'm going to open up to the side. Inhale, finding length. Exhale for extended side angle. Inhale, allow the gaze to come down. Walk the fingertips forward on your exhale. Then inhale, kick your fingertips and heel high to the sky. Exhale, softens the body. Inhale, take up as much space as you can. Exhale, everything to the top of your mat. Inhale on a halfway lift. Then exhale, bend into the knees. Allow your hips to come down towards your heels. So this is a great place to stay. Try to stack your shoulders over your hips. And then work your little toes, opening up the back of your feet, squeezing onto your inner thighs. You can always drop your knees down. Or if you'd like to continue to squeeze your inner thighs, bring your hands to your heart, lifting up on your heart even more. Bringing your biceps by your ears, feeling your legs shake as maybe you float your hips off of your heels. Inhale, grow out of your waist. And exhale, release wherever you are. Hands come behind you. Hips come down to the earth. Scoot your tailbone forward. Make sure you have enough space behind you. And reach for your hamstrings. Lift your heart up towards the sky. And slowly roll on back, one vertebra at a time. Once your shoulders reach the back or top of your mat, release your hamstrings. Go ahead and allow your arms to come out like a capital letter T. And bring your shins parallel to the earth. Allow your spine to lengthen down towards the mat. Press your belly button to your spine. Squeeze your legs together. Press the back of your shoulder blades in towards the mat. Lift your heart up. Inhale, fill up with breath. Exhale, let that breath go. Allow your spine to press even more into the mat. Keeping your shins parallel to the earth. Keep your knees in line with your hips. One more round of breath here. Lift up on your belly. Press the lower back in towards your mat. Press your shoulder blades in towards your mat. Lift up on your heart. Engage every muscle here. Press out through your heels. Then exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll side to side. And release your feet down onto your mat. Walk your hips as close to your glutes as you can. And you can always use the short edges of your mat to crawl your shoulders underneath you. Then feel your heels and feel your feet. Make sure that they're parallel to each other. Then press into all four corners of your feet. You should immediately feel your hips come off of your mat. Feel your knees press out to the outer edges of the room. Lengthen your tailbone forward. That should lift your hips up even more. Then ground into your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, press the earth away even more. Come into your full bridge pose. Lengthening your tailbone towards the top of the room. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Lifting your heart up towards the sky as you walk your shoulders underneath you even more. Taking a few rounds of breath here. If this ever hurts on your lower back, you can always bring that pillow right underneath you and come into a supported bridge. And when you're ready, allow your shoulders to release and come down one vertebra. Knees come in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock and roll, right to left, left to right. Give your lower back a little massage here. Then find some stillness. Release your feet down onto the earth. Allow your legs to get long in front of you. Just take a moment here to feel the earth support you. We won't be here very long. Inhale, lengthen out just like you would into the morning. Exhale, knees in towards your chest. Grab onto your hamstrings and rock and roll the length of your spine. Grab enough momentum to come into a high plank. Once you arrive into your high plank, make the subtle adjustments to slide forward, bringing your heels slightly over your toes, engaging your legs by lifting up on your kneecaps, lifting up on your belly. Squeeze into the back of your heart. Press the earth away and gaze slightly forward. Inhale, then exhale. Wrap your elbows close into your ribs. Glide all the way down onto your belly. Then press the tops of your feet into the earth. Allow your arms to come out like a capital letter T. Allow your hips to get heavy. Inhale, begin to peel your torso off of your mat. Reach your fingertips towards the opposite sides of the room. Then exhale, interlace the hands behind you. If this is impossible, just continue to come back as far as you can. Then exhale, gently release down. Allow your right cheek to come onto the earth. Feel your heartbeat. Feel their breath as it lifts you off of your mat. Then gently allows the earth to cradle you once more. Then return your chin back to center. Hips get heavy. Heart floats forward. Then the legs float, coming towards the back of the room with your fingertips as far back as you can. As you continue to lift up on your heart, if it's okay on your neck, gaze up at the sky. If you'd like to take it further, bend into the knees, reaching for the ankles or top of your feet, and kicking up, balancing on the soft part of your abs. Then exhale, release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Allow your big toes to come together. Then reach for your pillow. Bring it back with you. Send your hips back towards your heels. Allow your chest to cradle onto your belly. Bringing your forehead wherever it lands, so you might need to bring your palms in front of you since you have your pillow here. And just allow yourself to really open up. We'll be here for about 6 rounds of deep breath. So connecting your hips towards your heels. Breathing into the back of your heart. Feel your ribs expand. Feel the back of your shoulders expand. Feel the back of your neck. Then as you exhale, feel how everything softens, how you get heavy onto the pillow. Inhale once more, filling every bit of your body with breath, expanding in every direction. Then exhale out through your nose. Connect with the feeling and the vibrations of your breath. Taking 4 more rounds. Take luxurious inhales. And as you empty out, empty every bit of breath out. When you think you're even empty, press into your belly. Then inhale once more. Fill all the way back up. Exhale. Let every bit of breath go. Staying in your child's pose for 1 more round of breath. Feeling the support of the pillow underneath you. And gently begin to crawl your hands underneath. Scoop the pillow off to the side. Take a moment here. And then wiggle your left shin to the top of your mat. Sit down onto your left hip, wiggling your right shin forward. So coming into a double pigeon or simple C, whatever feels best for you. Trying to stack your ankle over your knee, knee over your ankle. Root down into your sitting bones. Inhale. Exhale, crawl yourself forward. So you have your pillow here as an option if you'd like to bring it underneath you, allowing yourself to get heavy, adding that weight into your hips. And taking 3 more rounds of breath here. As you exhale and soften the body, get deeper into the hips, get deeper into the pose. Press deeper out through your heels. Inhale, rising up. If you're using the pillow, place it off to the side. Go ahead and come onto the soles of your feet. Crossing your right leg down. Bringing your left up and over, or coming into that cross-legged. Cross the opposite leg in front. And most importantly, ground into your sitting bones. If they begin to lift up off of your mat, you've gone too far, come back. Grab onto your pillow, inhale, lengthen. Use all that space you created throughout your practice, and then allow your torso to get heavy. Allow your shin to come up and over your shins. And we're here for 3 rounds of breath. Rounding your shoulders forward, allowing the crown of your head to get as heavy as it's comfortable. Remaining glued to your sitting bones. 1 more round of breath here. And then inhale, rise up. So as we come into our last and final poses, option to bring the pillow back between your shoulders. Reaching for your hamstrings. Make sure your sitting bones or your lower back is as close to the pillow as you need for it to open up your heart, depending on the size of your pillow. And wiggle your spine, get nice and comfortable. Float your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, float the knees up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, release the knees over towards the right. Arms laid down by your side as you gaze over towards the left. So you might want to bring another pillow underneath your right knee. It's up to you. Engage the abs, return back to center. Exhale, release the knees over towards the left as you gaze in the right direction. So listening to your body coming down only as far as it's as comfortable as it feels on your lower back. Engage the abs. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, squeeze the knees in towards your chest. Feel your spine press down into the earth. Squeeze the pillow between your shoulder blades. Lift your heart up into your knees. Through your knees in towards the sky. Then exhale, release. Let everything go. Take as much time and space here as you need. Shutting down the feet. Shut down your ankles. Shut down your calves. Tell your hamstrings and quads to stop working. Tell your glutes it's okay to get soft. Your breath to get passive. Your heart to get light. As your pillow supports your torso. And the feel complete. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Make circles with your ankles and your wrists. Inhale until the full body stretches into the morning. And exhale, come onto your favorite side. Use your bicep as a pillow. Bring your knees into your chest. Just take a moment here. Smile. Feel the support. The support of the earth underneath you. The support of your practice. The support of your breath. The support of your time. And when you feel complete, gently press yourself up. Find a comfortable seat. Hands come to your heart center. Pressing your thumbs into your heart. Heart presses up into your thumbs. Slight bow to your head in gratitude. In gratitude for this gift of breath and movement. The ability to come together and share. It's been an honor to guide you. The light in me acknowledges the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. I hope this flow has served you. I hope this flow has found you well. Take care, Ohana. See you soon.